Freshfigures.com, featuring all of your favorite action figure brands and much more. Freshfigures.com. Get them while they're fresh. The figures of action here. Neca Apocalypse Weekend continues again with Planet of the Apes action figures from Neca. Today we are taking a look at the Gorilla Infantry 2-pack from the Planet of the Apes line. We have two different gorilla soldiers. The bodies seem to be the same, but the faces are in fact, or the heads rather, are in fact different. They come with a multitude of accessories and weapons, so let's take a look. First, we'll take a look at this guy. Oh, I did have these guys on Infinite Moon Stands from freshfigures.com, and it jacked up the autofocus on my camera so bad I finally had to take them off the stands because it kept trying to focus on the front of the stand and then the backpacks in the background, I guess, at the same time, and it just wasn't working out. Here's the first one. His face is a little lighter in color than this guy. Face is darker. Both these figures' heads are amazingly well sculpted and detailed. You can even see that line there inside their mouths and where their teeth are. Amazing job there on the sculpt and the paint. Fantastic work from Neca on that. Now, these guys come with a multitude of weapons and accessories, as I already said. So there's this gun, which is almost a Tommy style gun, but the actual handle is a little different. Not there on the clip, but where the figure's hand holds it. If you can see that there. It was a little tricky to get his hand into that grip because his thumb goes through a hole and then his fingers into another one. That was a little tricky. And I realized his finger's not on the trigger, but there was only so much that I was able to do. Should have kept him on the stands, but then the autofocus kept jacking up. Also included in the pack, I believe there was 2 sets of each gun. So I believe that there was 2 of these guns and 2 of these guns. This is more of a rifle type gun. I did have a hard time trying to figure out how to get the figure to hold it correctly. It has this strap on it and stuff, and I can't seem to get the strap to stay over the shoulder and get him to hold it too. But it has a bayonet there that actually slides out, if you can see that. Little plastic bayonet. Yeah, it slides out there. I can't seem to get both of these guys in focus at the same time unless I just put them next to each other. The figures also included 2 of these billy clubs. Two extra hands, both the right hand. I think they're for holding the billy club. They do have removable backpacks, but I have not taken the backpacks off. And in addition to having two types of guns, the billy club and the extra hand, they also came with snares. The snares are for capturing humans. And I'll break out some more of my Planet of the Apes figures here so that you can see. And it is a long wooden stick with a string there attached at the end. And it actually moves up and down on the pole so that you could loosen it or tighten it. It's an actual working snare. And let's see if I can get it. I have some more ape figures as well. I think the other ones that I have may have the snare still wrapped around the pole, like you can see in pictures of the packaged product here at the beginning of the video. So these apes came with each 2-pack, and I got 4 of the 2-packs. Each 2-pack came with, I believe, 4 guns, 2 poles, 2 hands, extra hands, and 2 billy clubs. So it's not a 4-pack, it's a 2-pack. But I did get several 2-packs. I got 4, so I could army build guerrilla soldiers, because why not? Never a bad idea to army build if you have the chance. And get these guys back in the frame. What happened? Ah, there we go. Yes. So the weapons were interesting to try and get into their hands. I've got 4 of the guys, 4 of the ape soldiers with guns, and then 4 of them with the snares, is how I chose to display them. Again, the backpack is removable, but I have not tried to take it off yet because I can't imagine how hard it's going to be to put it. You're moving the whole camera.
Sorry.
It's okay. I haven't tried to take the backpack off because I don't know how hard it's going to be to get on. But yes, can we see how tall this figure is now? Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Sorry that was great about the whole plot. I think he got a little cuckoo air.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. These guys stand about 6 3/4. Between 6 3/4 and 7. Well, yeah, probably between 6 3/4 and 7 inches tall. One of them I think is a little taller than the other, or it could be the way that they're standing. Let's take a look at the sculpt, and then we'll move on to articulation. You're moving the camera when you do that.
I have something to say.
Quickly.
These are kind of twins, but they're not. And I think they're twins, but I really like this one.
They're a little different looking in the face.
Yeah, they are. Like the doctors are.
Yeah, the the sculpt and paint on these guys are top notch. The wrinkles in the sleeves, the gauntlets, the gloves, the detail on the backpacks, and the backpacks are a firm plastic. They do not seem to be able to open to put their extra stuff in, but still they are pretty freaking awesome looking. The wrinkles on the pants, the details on the boots, amazing sculpt and paint on this. Another set of amazing figures from Neca. Now, the articulation on the figures is going to be the same, so let's take a look at the articulation. This is the easiest accessory to remove from their hands, the way that I have them posed with their weapons and stuff. So we'll just do this guy because he's going to be the easiest one to work with. They do have the head on a ball joint, so they can go left and right and up and down. Slightly hindered here by the sculpt of the head, but not a big deal. Ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows, hinge and swivel wrists, I think. No hinge. Looks like swivel wrists and no hinge, but swivel wrists, waist swivel. Is there a diaphragm joint in there? Can't tell with the armor. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely a waist swivel. There's something there. Has to be a diaphragm joint or something. May actually have a diaphragm joint low down closer to the waist, but there is an extra point of articulation there that allows him to go side to side and also back and forth. I'm going to guess a diaphragm joint. Maybe not a waist swivel, maybe just the diaphragm joint. Ball jointed hips with the upper thigh swivel. Ball jointed knees so they can bend. And also the left and right, and the ball jointed ankles. Wonderful 2-pack, loaded with weapons and accessories, all about the guerrilla army. So yeah, picked these guys up not too long ago. Got a really good deal on the 2-packs. Couldn't pass them up. Got one, opened it up, saw how awesome they were, went back and got all the rest. Ended up with 4 2-packs. So instant guerrilla army with the 8 Planet of the Apes soldiers. The accessories with this 2-pack are fantastic. The guns, the snares, the billy clubs, all amazing stuff. That has been everything that I can think of to tell you about the Planet of the Apes Guerrilla Soldier Infantry 2-pack. Do you have anything to add?
Subscribe and comment. Everybody, give me a moment alone for a minute.
Do I need to pause it? Please continue.
Subscribe and comment below. Comment below, yeah. That's all I can say right now. And thumbs up wherever it is.
All right. This has been the Figures of Action review of the, I may have already said this, the Planet of the Apes. Infantry Guerrilla Soldier 2-pack from Neca. Thanks for watching.
One, two, three, four. Soldiers.
Is there enough of them? There's 4 more in the den.
Then get them.
I can't get them in here right now. It's too many. They won't fit in the shot, I don't think.
Okay, bye everybody. That was just a quick little part.